Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to Fallout 4 G9-13 playthrough.
Yes, and we're back in Sanctuary Hills, as the sign says. Welcome to Sanctuary Hills. Troublemakers will be shot. And, of course, we just have to have one last look at our wonderful overland conveyor system. Because what I ended up doing was extending the deflection plates on this stupid conveyor line, because it still keeps dropping stuff off every now and again.
I wonder how the hell.
But I made a discovery, and the discovery I made is these lamp posts. And I'm not sure where these came from, possibly from the Fens Sheriff's Department, maybe?
Okay.
Because I don't recall installing a mod that has lamp posts in it anytime in the last, like, 3 years.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure that must be where those came from. But they're kind of cool. They only have to be within broadcast range of a power pylon. You don't actually have to physically attach a wire to them.
And they seem to emit a lot of light.
They, they let off quite a bit of light, and so they look good. So I figured, well, you know what? I'm going to put up a row of lamp posts along my conveyor line.
Nice.
Yeah. I know we've been milking this conveyor line thing for all it's worth here, but I think
it's a cool construction project.
Yeah, it is. It's something that's unusual, and maybe no one has ever done this, you know, like on YouTube before. So I thought it would be kind of fun to just see if it could be done. And yes, it can. And they even come in different styles, too. Like, there are the double lamp posts, and then there's the single lamp posts. And you've got both double and single ones that have the remnants of, like, flags hanging off of them and stuff like that, too. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nice. A nice addition. And I know on one of my other playthroughs where I haven't actually gone to the Fens Sheriff's Department yet, these things don't appear in my settlement workbench menu.
So it really must be because of the Fens Sheriff's Department then.
Yeah, I don't know what happens if you activate a street light. Oh, okay, you can turn them on and off, too.
Well, now you know.
Okay. So, anyway, that's kind of fun. So, I guess now we need to eat something. Wow, it's crowded in here.
Yes?
See, I used scrap everything mod to scrap a portion of this counter, and then I was able to nicely fit the bar counter right in there.
Yep.
Like, the end piece here is from the original kind of counter in the Red Rocket, right?
Yep.
Anyway, I guess I better see what we got to eat here.
Iguana on a stick.
Oh yeah, well, that's the good old standard, right? But you never know. Oh, we got a rad scorpion steak. Let's eat that.
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll, it looks like it's getting dark, so we'll crash on the couch here maybe for a bit. If we can get to the couch. This place is starting to look kind of crowded. Maybe it's time to have a look at the computer again and see if everybody here has a job.
Ha! And you get a job, and you get a job.
Oh yeah, I did some additions to this place too, because the population's been growing, so I sort of built a kind of a lean-to add-on structure to this original building here. So I could squeeze a few more beds in. And then, of course, you can get up here now too, but there isn't really much to see up here except the tail ends of these windmills. So anyway, we'll have a look here and make sure everybody's got a job. And yes, they do. Okay, everybody has a job. That's good. I guess I could sleep in one of these brand new beds that I just made, eh?
Yeah, well, what the hell? Why not? You'll just wake up with somebody right next to you, going like, hey, you're sleeping in my bed.
Well, maybe not, because these are all new beds, right? And I try to keep more beds than the level of population in the settlement. However, we'll have to take some antibiotics now and then drink a whole bunch of water.
How are we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Yeah, and he keeps pestering me about the Eddie's tapes.
That started already, huh? He's already pestering you.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't matter how often I answer him, he keeps asking that question over and over. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should go and hunt down Eddie's tapes so he'll shut up and leave me alone.
Yeah, wasn't that just one episode ago?
Yeah. Now,
Jeez,
like,
man.
every second time that I am within conversation range of him, he's asking me about Eddie's tapes, right? But anyway, it looks like things are pretty peaceful here, so I'm not even sure where the nearest of Eddie's tapes is, but we'll have a look at the map here. And it looks like there's one way down here in Natick Banks, and one up here. Okay, we could go there. That's not too far away. We might as well start off by going to Malden, right? So, anyway, are you coming there, Nick? Okay. As we'll get this sorted, and it might take a while to do this, maybe an episode or two. But we'll get this sorted, and then that way he'll shut up, and then we can get on with the glowing sea thing.
Yeah, and then he'll stop talking about Eddie's tapes.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick's not a bad companion. He doesn't really do anything in his perk because I have a cheat mod that basically is, makes it so I don't have to play the word game for hacking anymore.
Yep.
Because I really hate the word game for hacking. And so really, there isn't really any great deal of benefit for having Nick around, but he is the driving force behind not only the main quest line for a while at least, but he also has a couple of major side quest things that you can do with him too. So
how is he as a companion? Is he stupid and gets in the way and gets shot a lot, or?
No, I don't think he's too bad. He's a reasonably good shot, and you can't really equip him with any extra armor pieces or anything like that. But he seems to be able to take care of himself for the most part.
Movement detected.
God, oh. Speaking of synths.
You're playing with the wrong. Speak of the devil.
Wow, they detected you from a really long ways away.
Yeah, they're pretty aware. Boy, this legendary is a pretty good effect, eh?
Yep.
That slow time effect, it's pretty good. I like it. Oh, look, there's a skeleton against that tree.
He's just catching some rays, man.
Yeah. There's usually some dead settlers or scavengers or that sort of thing around here to loot stuff off of, too.
Then there was there, too.
Yeah. And at the campsite as well. Okay, well, we got some good stuff out of that. I guess we'll be on our way here again. So yeah, even though a lot of enemies are immune to the radiation effect, this is still a pretty good weapon.
Well, it seems like it has a fairly good fire rate, too.
Yeah, well, it's basically exactly like a automatic combat rifle, right? Now, what do we got going on here? Oh, Pikmin.
If you like traditional rifle stocks instead of pistol grip stocks.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got Pikmin's gallery marked on here already. I don't really need to pick up more of Pikmin's calling cards. I've already seen them. Oh yes, there's another thing too. Is I actually went off camera a while ago. Now it was before the last episode, I think. And I went all the way down to here. And I got the Endurance bobblehead. And then I was able to go to the Aetherius magical workbench and make the potion of, I think it's called Elixir of the Long Haul or something like that. But you know, as you know, these potions, when you make these things, it destroys the bobblehead and it makes you 4 potions in exchange. And each of those potions increases your the applicable ability by 2. So now I have 26 endurance.
Nice.
Which means now that I can sprint
Forever.
forever. Basically, once you reach 21 endurance, and I learned this a while ago, once you reach 21 endurance, you basically have unlimited sprinting, right? Sprinting no longer consumes AP. Although that Brahmin can still run faster than I can sprint. There's quite a few provisioners on this road now, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. I spotted at least 3.
Yeah. But anyway, this definitely helps with travel in the Commonwealth. To get around a little more quickly. As we sprint. Oh, here comes another one. Another provisioner there. Oh, there's another couple of them over there, too. And we are approaching our first destination here. Okay, well...
Change of shift for all the killers of the Commonwealth.
Is it? What time is it? Oh, I guess it's morning. Okay, well, grab that. I know I don't need to pick up all this junk, but it's just habit.
You need all that junk.
I need all that junk. I have to have it.
Well, if you ever decide to engage in another cool construction project, it's good to have it all lying around, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, the last one, you still had to go shopping around, considering how much you pick up.
I had to go to like 12 different merchants to buy all the materials that I needed in order to be able to make that. So yeah, it was pretty involved.
Yeah, so while it seems like you might have limited resources, it's still worth picking up all this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because you never know when all that copper and circuitry might come in handy that you get from those telephones, right?
That's right.
Oh, there's a holotape. We found 3 of 10 now.
Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you. Beach, sub shop, car yard, doesn't matter where he ends up, I don't give a shit. I just want him in the ground. So, long as Johnny Sr. never finds out what happened to his little meatball, we're set. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what it says in here. Winter holotape logs. So we just got another map update. Nahant Sheriff's Department. Okay. Ruled armed robbery. Okay. Fraudulent money orders. 19,163 fraudulent money orders. Wow. Okay.
That's just the man doing business.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I wonder if nowadays, if a lot of people even know what money orders are anymore, because in this age of
Well, you got my attention.
electronics and plastic, I think those are probably largely fallen out of use.
Well, they still try to get you to do that kind of thing for the IRS and CRA scams
Yeah.
and that kind of thing.
Well, see, I can remember a long, long time ago, if you wanted to buy stuff through mail order, like I used to belong when I was a kid, I belonged to this record club, and you could buy records through the mail, basically.
Yep.
And what you did is you would send the money order along with a form telling the company, you know, that was selling these things what records you wanted, and then they would ship them to you, right? And money orders were, you know, like the thing to do, right? Because they were basically considered to be more reliable than checks, right? Because, of course, you can write a check and it can bounce if you don't have the sufficient funds in your account, right?
Yep.
Whereas a money order has already been paid for it in advance. But it's been a generation or so since money orders were really in common use, I think. So there could very well be some people out there who have never used or otherwise even seen a money order.
Yeah, probably.
Is that thing going to crash on me?
Nope, it's gonna crash over there.
Yeah.
Did it take out anything important of yours?
No, it looks like it missed the settlement. Isn't that funny how we still keep encountering these Brotherhood of Steel vertibirds, even though they were supposed to have left the Commonwealth in peace, right?
Yep. Well, that's okay. If they won't leave in peace, they can always leave in pieces.
Yeah. Let's have a look and see if everybody here has a job. Ooh, we've got 4 unemployed people here. Do we have anything we can give them to do? No. Okay. So we need to find jobs for 4 people. Okay, well, we could send somebody to Coastal Cottage. Although I don't really have anything going on there right now. I could put another one on the road to go to Finch Farm here too. That would be good, because we don't have enough provisioners on the road, right?
Well, you know, the more the merrier, right?
Yeah. So where's a chem workbench here? There we go.
Maybe now they'll be moving on to
Yeah.
greener pastures. Let's get back to the music, shall we?
Okay, well, looks like I'm a ways away from being able to make one of my elixirs again yet. But we'll head down here to utility. And did I pass it? Yeah, there it is. We'll make a police uniform. Then we'll see if we can find an unemployed settler that needs something to do.
Right there.
Right there. You look like a good provisioner.
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
Okay. So, we need to give you a better gun. Let's give you this.
Ha!
Oh, I guess I went and put all the fusion cells back in the workbench already, though, so I'll have to get some of those. Apparel. Yeah. The hat and that. We'll get you to change outfits there. Then we gotta grab some ammunition for that wonderful new gun that we just gave you.
Here, take a fusion cell.
Fusion cells. We can give her about 30. I think these guns, generally speaking, hold around between 25 and 30 fusion cells, right?
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure.
Here, I'll give you this one fusion cell, and it will duplicate itself until the end of time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess I had enough there, but anyway. Okay, so there we go. So you're armed with a better weapon. So let's get you on the road to Finch Farm. There. So now we just need to find jobs for 3 people. And we have a bar already, by the looks of it. Okay, we got 28 people, we got 34 beds, we've got 36 food. Looks like we need to put some more water in here too. And we need to do something here to...
Create 3 more jobs.
Create 3 more jobs. This place has decent defenses. We could make a few more. I don't know if we've got enough room to make more guard posts. Ooh, excuse me there, buddy. Have a look up here. It looks pretty crowded up here. Oh, somebody just fell off the edge of the thing there. It looks like we got lots of guard posts up here.
Could build some scrapping stations.
Yeah, well, there's not much point in doing that though. If they don't actually salvage any junk, then you know, it's to my mind, anyways. It's kind of a wasted resource, you know.
You'd just rather have more defense.
1, 2, yeah, I'd rather have a higher defense value.
You could have another guard post, or you could have another provisioner.
Yeah, I've already got guards all along there too. Okay. Maybe we'll just build a few more of these things here, right? Because why not?
I went and picked up life at this settlement. They have me stand around with a gun all day. Isn't that kind of like a raider?
Well, except that you're actually... Oh, looks like I need to adjust things here a little bit.
If you pull that one backwards and then snap everything to it, this should be fine.
That's what I figured I'd do. Yeah. Although they don't necessarily all have to be perfectly snapped together either. I don't know whether... I don't think guard towers like this come with snap points in vanilla. I think that's due to a mod.
Yep, it is.
Anyway, okay, well, you look like you're a guard now.
Sure.
Okay. And for some reason, due to some weird quirk here, if you assign 2 people, if they're the last 2 people, to guard duty, it only assigns one of them. Then you have to go back in and assign the other one again anyway.
And so you might as well just assign them one at a time.
Yeah, so you might as well, at least when you get down to the last 2, just assign them one at a time, right? I don't know why it does that.
They're just trying to insert bums into your game.
Yeah. Now we need to eat again, too. I should have another... I think I saw another rad scorpion steak in my inventory here. Yeah.
Yep, you got one more.
There. So we don't have to resort to iguana on a stick again here just yet.
Well, there you go. That would be a good recipe. Rad scorpion steak and a beer.
Yeah. You know what? Do you know how much work it was to create all of those recipes? It was just crazy.
I can imagine. Oh, you've got a broken water pump.
A broken water pump. There. Well, that actually makes the amount of water equal now. Those Brotherhood of Steel guys are dicks. They come along here and they shoot at you from their helicopters and they break things and, you know, like... Okay, well, we'll see about putting another water purifier. And this is something that you can do. Normally in vanilla you can only put these in water, but you can actually sink these into the ground so that they act kind of, you know, they're kind of like a water pump, right?
Yeah, from the aquifer.
Yeah. And it's basically due to the place anywhere or everywhere mod.
Yep.
That gives you the ability to do that. Okay. So now our happiness is on its way up. Our defenses are pretty good. We need to visit the workbench and maybe break down some extra stuff now.
You just heard Bob Crosby here on Diamond.
Extra laser pistols and stuff and things.
Yep.
Look, I could have shot that helicopter with my punt gun. I didn't think of it.
Ah, well. It wasn't what you had out at the time. You happened to be carrying this thing out.
Yeah, but it probably would have been amusing.
Yeah, probably. You probably would have sent everybody to the moon.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Oh well, maybe next time. If I remember. Okay, well, we dropped off all our junk. And now, if we can get out of here, be on our way. And I think the next place we need to hit is the sheriff's department over here in Nahant, right? So we'll head over that way. We'll sprint over that way. Do the whirlwind tour of the Commonwealth at full speed.
Yeah, well, since you can do it now, why not?
Yep.
Also probably useful for when those vampires spawn in behind you and during the night times.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Basically the way that mod works is that vampires, or if you are a vampire, vampire hunters, have a tendency to spawn behind you. And the reason I know this is because just by coincidence, I happened to turn around once or twice, just as they were spawning in, and they literally spawn in out of thin air.
Yeah, like
And
3 feet from you.
behind you, literally at point blank range, like I would say probably about as far away as that wrecked car is from me.
Yep, and they just teleport in.
Yeah, they teleport in, and then they start shooting you with all of their
Ultra-powerful weapons.
ultra-powerful weapons.
And you never have a chance.
And yeah, you can get shot in the back and killed before you even know that you're in danger, right? Who's this now? The Gunner Major. Okay, well, whoops.
Punt
Wrong.
gun.
Yeah.
Recoil compensated punt gun.
Yeah. Well, it needs it.
Someone's coming.
Oh,
Who are you shooting at, Nick? There's still someone alive over there? Oh.
yep. Bye-bye. Not no more.
Oh, yeah, the punt gun. It's fun. Well, we'll take their fusion cells, and we'll take their laser rifle. Take their plasma cartridge and their iguana on a stick, and their potato crisps, and their plasma gun. That's the thing, though. Because this is a heavy gun, when you have it drawn, you can't move as fast as you can with a... You know, it slows you down the same as carrying a minigun or a...
Yep, yep,
You know, something like that does, right?
yep.
You can't run as fast when you have a drawn heavy weapon.
You don't need to move fast. You just need to make your shots count.
That's right. And all your shots count when you're using the punt gun. Hey, I just leveled up. What do you think? Should I
Heavy weapons?
Should I spend a perk on heavy weapons?
Yes.
Okay, let's just look and see what that does for me here first. So, the punt gun right now has a base damage of 337.
Yep.
Right? Okay. So, we're going to take heavy gunner perk. Right?
You'll probably have to exit and go back in.
We'll have to exit and go back in. Now it does 405.
There you go. You just got to get them all.
That's right. Yeah. Wish I could find a legendary punt gun like I did in that other playthrough that I did one time.
Oh yeah, the exploding legendary punt gun with the exploding birdshot as well.
Well, actually, you know what? Even, can you imagine what poisoners would be like?
Oh god.
Or wounding.
Yeah, wounding birdshot.
Yeah. That's explosive.
Oh god. Yeah, that would basically be instant death to whatever you shot with it. Kind of
Yeah.
like how the explosive is.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
Although I would not want to get shot by such a thing.
Oh, raiders now. Okay.
One of them went flying.
Yeah. Oh, I can't shoot the other one now with my punt gun. I might hurt my provisioner.
I like how the raiders right there and the provisioner's like, this isn't my problem, I don't care.
Leave us alone. God, look at all that blood.
Well, he had an assault rifle. Where'd those other guys go? Did they all land in the bay or what?
Yeah, I think a lot of them landed in the bay. You might see one of them floating around here. I think over to the other side.
Oh.
On this side, you might see him floating.
I don't think it matters that much anyway. Yes, I think the punt gun may be a permanent fixture in my weapon inventory now.
Well, it's fun.
It's just too much fun to put down. No, that auto-close gate did not auto-close. Actually, I think I have to go around anyway, because I think I actually fenced off the entire street here. So if I want to go to where I'm going, then I guess we need to put something else out here too. Because I'm sure there'll be something unfriendly over here. There usually is. The Nahant Sheriff's Department. Oh, there's no steps there. That's why I can't walk up the steps. Oh, I just discovered the Nahant Wharf as well.
You're discovering everything.
Yep, I'm discovering all kinds of things.
Well, there's always more places to see in the Commonwealth, apparently.
Yep. Okay, there must be a set of stairs. There they are, right there. Ah, I fell in a hole in the floor. Okay. There's the evidence terminal. Rogers disorderly conduct. One cooler containing Gwinnett Brewery beverages. What did it say? Cooler and evidence lockup cabinet RT5. Beverages disposed of by staff. Okay, we just got another map update here. East Boston PD. Okay. 1 times Johnny Gentleman bathing outfit. Okay. Gonzalez homicide. Possible Nuka killer victim. Okay. I guess there was a serial killer operating in Boston that left Nuka-Cola bottle caps on their victims' eyes. Huh. Anyway, here we go. This is take number 4.
You and I clearly need to talk. About Danvers, about the Montrano mess, about everything. I think we'd both agree that our attempts to improve North-South relations have been a complete failure. Look, I take full responsibility for the behavior of my guys. I expect you to do the same for that moron Montrano. But what happened in Danvers? I hardly know what to say. Your people turned that theater into a slaughterhouse. Those people are dead on your orders, not mine. And for no conceivable reason I can see. So let's meet. Just the two of us. Talk it all out. You name the time and place. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Okay, well, oh, there's another phone. See that? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess now.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Well, I haven't found them all yet. What?
We're literally searching for them, man.
Yeah, we're literally searching for them right now. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. Where's the next place that we can go that's fairly close? Okay, looks like this one over here near Diamond City. Oh, wait a minute. There's another one right here. Over by, not too far from County Crossing. So I guess that's where we'll go next. Hey, yeah, I should stop in and see if these guys have got any more money for me to collect. Then I can check the employment level. There's a new guy there that wanted to talk to me already. I only got a couple hundred caps. Okay, pretty sure I've got a computer around here somewhere.
This looks like a decent enough place. So, you know, thanks for giving us the chance.
Right there. That guy just gave me corn.
Thanks for giving me a chance. Here, take this corn. I've been carrying it in my pocket for about the last 8 weeks.
Wow, look at that. We got 6 guys that need jobs here. I can assign some of them to defense, though. A whole bunch of them, by the looks of it. We'll assign 4 of them to defense. Wonder how the food situation is here. We got enough food for everybody? Yep. Okay. We only got 1 extra bed, though, now. We might have to build some more beds here. Okay, how many other, Okay, unemployed's 2. We can assign 1 more to defense.
And then apparently 1 more to defense.
Well, we'll see if there's actually a guard post built. I guess I must have built a whole bunch of guard posts. In anticipation of population growth or something.
When the majority of the population are just guards.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's a very resource-efficient way of doing things. Because most of these guys, if they're not guards, well, what else are they going to do, really? Right?
But hey, you know what? An armed society is a polite society.
Yeah. There is that. Okay, well, we can shoehorn a bed in there, and I think we can probably stick a... Well, yeah, okay, we'll turn it this way. But I read somewhere that in order for a bed to be usable in the settlement, the settler has to get at least... be able to get at one side of it. Right? So it's okay to have 2 close together like this, so long as you've got, like, an aisle in between, right?
Yep.
So that gives us a couple of extra beds. Now I wonder if I've got some room in another building here somewhere. Maybe over here? Oh yeah, I got room to put some extra beds in here too. So we'll build beds here. Okay, well, that ought to do for a while. I don't think I've ever actually managed to get more than about 38 or 39 settlers in a settlement anyway. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, if I get about 40 beds, that should be pretty much enough, right?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Settler's got a minigun.
Honest work, yes.
I wonder where they picked that up off of.
I probably gave it to her. Because I tend to do things like that. Because even though we did some work on miniguns to make them a little bit better, they're still kind of a high-speed pea shooter, right?
Yep.
And, you know, like you can... If you get high enough gunner, like heavy gunner perks and all that kind of stuff, well, you can kill things with it, but it takes like so many bullets that you'd have to have an ammunition plant, like basically making 5mm ammunition for you full time, right?
Well, but settlers don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
'Cause they
I
are
mean-
their own ammunition
I mean,
plant.
one would think that a 5mm bullet would be just as deadly as, say, a 38 caliber bullet or a 45 caliber bullet, and that a minigun firing like a whole bunch of these things all at once
Would be incredibly lethal.
would be incredibly lethal, right? But apparently not. Oh yeah, we're gonna go this way, I think.
See, I know it says 5mm on the label, but what it's actually firing are 1mm bullets.
Yeah. So, anyway. Even with our little upgrade, I think that the minigun is still, you know, considering how much, you know, the fact that it weighs half a ton and the ammunition in survival mode also weighs quite a bit when you, because you have to carry a lot of it in order to keep your minigun loaded. You know,
It's the
it
gun
just-
you use as heavy gunner until you find a better gun.
Yeah, pretty much. Until you get a punt gun. Actually, from what I've read, if you spend the perks right and that kind of thing, actually the missile launcher is one of the highest single-shot damage weapons in the vanilla game. Because apparently heavy gunner works with it, but also explosive works with it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, you could carry around a single-barrel missile launcher.
Yep.
You're missing out.
Well, I don't have all the perks though.
You could stealth single-barrel missile launcher people.
Yeah, because that's a real stealthy weapon, yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? If there's nobody around to hear it after it's gone off, then it was a stealth kill.
Yeah. The only problem with that is that the missiles weigh a lot, right? Like, you can carry a missile launcher, but even if you're wearing power armor...
You can't carry more than, like, 10 missiles.
You can't carry more than, like, maybe 8 or 10 missiles, and then you're weighed down so much that you can't carry anything else, right? And with the slow fire rate and all that kind of stuff, I mean, you know, even though it is the highest single-shot damage weapon in the game, most of the time, if you shoot like a legendary death claw with it or something like that, mostly all you're going to do is make it mad, right? And then it's going to come and tear your head off while you're trying to load another missile.
So, see, that's why you do it sneakily.
Yeah.
There you go. You need to get a silencer on your single-barrel missile launcher.
Yeah, the missile launcher suppressor, yeah. Okay, well, here we are at the East Boston Police Station. Which looks like it's mostly fallen into the bay here.
There you go. Imagine seeing that in John Wick.
Yeah. Walking along the what was that place? A bus station or a train station or something?
It was a subway station, yeah.
Yeah, walking along in the hallway in the subway station. Oh, there's a tape. You know, shooting at each other with suppressed missile launchers, yeah.
Yeah,
and nobody notices.
Oh, God.
Yeah, even better, nobody notices, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's number 6 that I just picked up here, right?
Message to Charlotte Wen. My dear Miss Wen, I hope you're well. After our little joint venture this past May, you should be.
Can't go through
If
there.
memory serves correctly, that pallet of buff out earned you a small fortune, and Wu Li 8 years in a state correctional facility. So I got to thinking, why not do it again? We both love the same things, money and destroying people who get in our way. Together we'll We'll outmaneuver them all. Boston will be ours for the taking. Let them play checkers. We'll play chess. Any winter, son.
Uh-oh. Okay. Corrupt vandalism. 1 times record expunged, used as ordnance. Remaining pieces returned to Ms. Krupp. Okay. We're not sure what that is. 2 times record expunged, recovered from remains of record expunged. Transferred to East Boston PD Waste Disposal Team. Okay, I think you can probably read between the lines here and figure out exactly what the ordinance was. Okay. So, I guess we didn't identify another place on the map because we'd probably already been there at one time. But now we have to go and defend Grey Garden from a attack of some sort too. So does that fit in with our plans, kind of? There's Grey Garden over there. All there is just robots there, right? I don't even have any people there yet.
Well, I guess you're sort of heading out that way.
Yeah, well, we gotta go that way. What else is there? Oh, we could stop at this place on the way there too, right? BADTFL.
Yep.
Offices. Yeah, okay. So I guess we'll head for Bunker Hill. Which is kind of on the way, and that we can swing past Grey Garden on our way to Natick Banks. Assuming that they still need our help by then.
Assuming.
I guess I'm going to have to do a bunch of off-camera settlement management type things again here, because it looks like some of my settlements have grown recently.
Yeah, they'll start getting unhappy before too long. But what can you do, right? Being general errand runner is a full-time job.
That's right. That's why it's good to be able to sprint now.
Yeah, you're kind of like a superhero now, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you what's really cool is if you happen to be playing a vampire character, and the more you advance as a vampire, you get bonus to jumping height too, right?
Okay.
So that, you know, at the highest level, I can jump almost high enough to, like, jump over this truck kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Oh, now I gotta eat something again. Well, we have potato crisps. What else do we got? Yeah, okay, sure, why not? We'll have potato crisps, and maybe we'll have a EBJ sandwich and a beer. Because that also counts as food, although it's, you know, only a half unit of food as opposed to a,
Yep.
right? Okay, now, this place is a, raider hangout. Oh, look at this. Speaking of raiders. Did I put a reflex sight on my punt gun?
Boo.
Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers. It's a mouthful, but if anyone's gonna have dirt on Eddie Winter, it's these folks.
Yeah, where are those guys going? They're disappearing. Okay, well, I guess they're going away. We won't worry about them. Because they appear to have gone up the street there. I guess we'll go inside.
Yeah, and so you can go inside the building here and then whip out your punt gun and do some close quarters combat, right?
Yeah, no, that's not really a close quarters combat kind of weapon.
Right, you use the long barrel of the punt gun to trip a guy and take him down, and then you point it at him. It's like, shit! Because you can't shoot him, right?
Okay, well, I guess we're doing the BATTFL
Nice.
thing. We're picking locks and we're sneaking around and...
Oh, don't you just love lockpicking?
Sweet.
Actually, this particular lockpicking thing doesn't really bother me too much.
Oh, it bugs the hell out of me because you're always pretty much guaranteed to break a lock every lockpick every couple of locks.
Yeah, I know, but I've got like 300 of them, so it really doesn't matter.
And so it's like a war of attrition to keep lockpicks up.
I don't know. Jumping in shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
So we gotta come in here. See, I had in my console game, actually, I had a mod from Bethesda.net that handled both the hacking and the lockpicking. So basically, you never ever had to use a bobby pin, or like break a bobby pin.
Shit. Nothing.
Batman.
Sure, it looks that way.
I'm just gonna pick that up for now, just so one of those raiders can't.
Ha! Hey, I guess you can drop it once they're dead, right?
Yeah. Or I can just take it with me.
Shit! Not again.
We are done.
The jet will make you jittery.
Hell of a weekend.
Detective Valentine. Nick,
What's
listen, I'm sorry. You've got every right to be upset. But you need to believe me when I tell you I had no idea. Operation Winter's End was my baby. I believed in it. I still believe in it. They kept us all in the dark, me included. I got briefed this afternoon. They laid it all out. The whole thing. Winter's deal with the DA, his agreement to bring down the other families, his idea to record the holotapes and incriminate all known associates, and them needing a legitimate op and a real task force to make it all look. It was the plan all along, Nick. There's nothing we can do. Winter was a stoolie for the feds. He reported directly to the BADTFL.
You guys got me stirred
all
up
on the
over
books.
nothing.
Yeah. So we missed the last part of that recording because it cut off for some reason, but
You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here. What the fuck was that?
it was nothing. Don't worry about it. You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here.
It's probably got cut off because of those damn raiders chattering around back and forth.
I don't know.
More or less non-stop.
You hear that?
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
We'll just switch to this thing here.
Hey, I think I got something.
I don't think...
Well, I think the stealth thing has probably yeah. Usually bad idea to go charging straight at somebody that has a gun. Okay, anybody else?
See, it was a stealth kill.
I was
Yeah.
having fun.
That didn't happen this time, but sometimes when you first come into this place, there's a couple of raiders hiding behind this desk while that gun turret that's up there shoots at them, right?
Yep.
And they're bitching at each other about who's going to go out there and try and deactivate the gun turret, right?
Something out there.
Okay. Oh,
There's nothing out there, Nick. Don't worry about it.
yep, it's all good.
I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
Well, what would those be doing on the table in the police station? Oh, look now, Red Rocket Lexington is under attack, too. Settlement attacks everywhere here. Okay, well, let's see if, okay, well, that one doesn't give us anything new either. So, there should be another tape in here somewhere, right?
Inside, you got, all odds and ends in this one.
Yeah, let's open up some of these cigars and cigarettes because we don't have enough of those.
Yeah, you've only got 3,000 cigarettes and 200 cigars.
Yeah.
See, this is why nobody can hurt you. It's because you have, like, all these layers of cigarette armor all over you.
Oh, look, I just found 2 more boxes of cigars.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you know, for the amount that I smoke in this game, probably the cigars themselves would be in more than enough because I only smoke the cigars. I don't actually smoke the cigarettes. Oh, I think we missed a couple of rooms back here yet. Or a room, yeah.
Yes.
Guns and bullets. And a safe.
Nice.
Don't need that. Don't need those either.
You know, I'm fluent in uncooperative old machine. You want me to get that?
I'm probably better at it than you.
Got it.
Personal logs, yeah. This was the old police captain bitching about his crazy officers that he has under him. Including one that sounds suspiciously like Mel Gibson's character in the Lethal Weapon movies, right?
Oh, I love those movies.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah, well, it's actually really good, you know, you flip on the TV Christmas Day, and then you get some Die Hard, and then you get some Lethal Weapon right after.
Well, I don't know about Lethal Weapon, but Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, Die
isn't
Hard's
it?
totally a Christmas movie, but they tend to show those, or at least they did tend to show those back to back all the time.
Ah.
In fact, I remember for a while on the cable, they would have like this thing where they would just do like Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, The Mummy, right? Like they do like all those movies like back to back to back to back for like a whole week.
Yeah, but The Mummy is always on. Like
Yeah,
almost,
you can't find a channel where The Mummy's not on.
Almost any night of the week. If you channel surf long enough, you can find one of the Mummy movies, right? I think those things were so hugely popular. We're talking about the Brendan Fraser ones, not the more recent one. But, yeah, those movies were so hugely popular because they were just a plain good time, right? You know?
Yep.
I don't know how many times I've seen those movies, but even I will sit down and, well, look at this, Oberlin Station now, too. So I've got 3 settlement attacks going at the same time.
Well, I know what you're going to be doing off camera.
Yeah. Well, what are we looking at for time here anyways now?
We're just past an hour.
Okay, well, maybe we'll finish clearing this place out, and then we'll call it an episode, and we'll
Yeah,
pick
you got some settlement saving to do.
We'll pick up the search for the Eddie Winter holotapes in the next episode.
Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that. I mean, come on. One bullet halfway across town, and you blew Ron Trevio's head clean off. You, sir, are an artist.
Yep, Eddie Winter signing off.
Hmm.
It's funny, but what I noticed is that unless you actually stop and just sit still and listen, then quite often these tapes will stop prematurely. Right? Look at that, how bad a shot that raider was, right? Like, I didn't even get hit.
Yeah, not only did she see you first, she shot at you first, and you still didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Raiders are bad shots.
Even with that combat rifle. Right?
Which is not an inaccurate weapon.
No. Okay, well.
And this is on survival difficulty, too. Raiders are just bad shots.
Yep, they are. They are probably the worst marksmen in the entire Commonwealth. And I, on the other hand, am actually a pretty good shot, even when I don't have the benefit of
good weapons.
A legendary Deadeye effect on a weapon, right?
Yep.
So I generally am able to aim at things manually and hit what I'm aiming at, and I usually don't take too long to lock onto a target either. So after many years of practice, I guess we'll just finish cleaning out all of this stuff. Yeah, and then we'll have to stop at a settlement to dump all this junk anyway. But I guess I'm gonna have a smoke here and save the game. And oh, look at that, another unopened carton of cigarettes.
Oh, and some more packs.
Oh yeah, because when you when you open a carton, you get packages of cigarettes. So then you have then you have to open all the packages of cigarettes, right? But anyway, we'll smoke a cigar here, and then maybe we'll call it an episode. Until next time, we'll continue in the next episode searching for the Eddie Winter holotapes.
Yeah, how's that search coming, by the way?
Yeah, well, we're a little bit better than half done.
All right, so I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.